How's you going, boys? Mike here. Welcome back to Grampie's workshop. Well, you know what? The last 2 days here at the lake was probably the hottest days of the century. And today it's overcast, the wind's blowing from the north, and it's cool. It's probably not even 20 degrees here today. But anyway, I also have to apologize. You may hear some music blaring in the background. I think there's someone up the lake building on, fixing up their camp or building something anyways, they're outside working. I can hear hammers going and they got the music blaring. So I apologize for that, but you know, when you're working, you got to have entertainment. What I'm up to today, back behind the shop there where I'm clearing out and getting ready to put something in for an attachment shelter. I think I'm ready to spread some gravel. So here's my gravel. I've got 2 loads. It's Class A 3/4 crushed, 2 15-ton loads. So we're going to put some of that out back where the shelter goes. So I was out here having a look, and I strung a line here where I don't want to go any further like that way with the gravel that I'm spreading. I certainly don't even want to go to the line, but here's the line. I figured I strung it well outside where I wanted the pad to be, then I wouldn't have to worry. So it runs from way down there. I don't know whether you can see it. It's kind of a pinkish colored line. So I figure as long as I stay on this side of that line by a couple of feet, it should be good. So that's the boundary. I'm not going past that. So now what do? This area here where the stump was, I have to fill that in. So I'll put a bucket or 2 of gravel in there. But also way up there by the blue buckets, I have a stake in the ground. And that stake is quite a bit higher than where I'm standing down here in this lower level. So I'd like to get like that dragged back and then fill this with gravel to level it all off. But I'm going to try to set up a method whereby I can determine how much I need to put down in this lower level to build it up, because that may make a decision on what type of shelter I'm going to put here. We're just going to try and get some leveling lines from up there, say, and then about halfway down, and then all the way down here on the landing in this corner. I was messing around here. I tried to use my laser level, right, to shoot a line here that was level, but it's just too bright out here. The laser, I can't see it. So I reverted to the age-old practice of sticking a string on there with the line level. See, the line level is right here. You know, the string sags, but the line level still shows the level. So yeah, doesn't look too bad there. So I think I'm going to go get some gravel now. Doesn't look too bad, eh? I think with a little hand raking now, just kind of smooth all those little ridges off, might not be too bad. Well, it's the next day. I graded some more yesterday, and then I went in and I was thinking about it and trying to make a decision on what exactly I'm going to put here for shelters. Anyway, I kind of come up with an idea what I'm going to do, so I come out today and I spread a little bit more gravel and then graded it off some more. So this is what I have here now. It doesn't look like much, but it looks, to me, it looks good. It looks like a flat spot for a pad, because I'm going to put a structure in here just for the tractor. And then I'm not sure exactly what I'll end up putting here over here for the attachments, but that's going to go beside it. So it'll be like before. I'll have a separate enclosure for the tractor and a separate enclosure for the attachments. I think the tractor shelter is going to be stick built, but I don't think I can do that with the attachments. It's not in the cards right now. It's just too expensive, to build. But anyways, and like I say, I'm still not sold on this idea. So, maybe before tomorrow shows up, I'll have another idea. But for now, I finished grading that off because I'm prepping this now to start to put a shelter in here for just the tractor. So yeah, a little bit more work here, and I think I've got my mind settled on what's going to go in here. But I'd still like to hear from you about what you think. And I do appreciate all the comments you've given me so far about what you would like to see here and ideas for what I could put here. I do appreciate them. I read every one of them, and they gave me lots of good ideas, good thoughts on what would be, a nice spot with the tractor and the attachment. So appreciate all that help. In the meantime, I hope you're all having a great week wherever you are. Don't forget to thumbs up me. Leave me some comments on what you think about me putting a separate building here just to house the tractor. I'd appreciate those comments too. Take care, folks. We'll talk to you.